Hey Slay fam, and welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber here, thank you so much for subscribing and welcome to the family. So the first product I'm going to be using is the GlamGlow GlowStarter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. I'm going to apply 2 dots to my cheeks, my forehead, and then my chin. After which I will spread the product on my face and then begin to pat it into my skin. You want to use your fingertips and lightly pat every bit of this product across your face. The reason that I pat instead of rub is because I found that when you rub product onto your skin, it gets onto either your makeup brush or your hands or your fingertips more than on your face. So I make sure that I pat the product into my skin to make sure that my skin gets more product than my hands or my fingers, and that my skin is absorbing the product. This product, the GlamGlow Illuminating Moisturizer, also acts as a primer because it leaves a tacky base for your foundation and your other products that will go on your face. So shout out to GlamGlow GlowStarter for that amazing, amazing product. Next up on the list of products, just kidding guys. So the next product that I'm going to use is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the orange color corrector. And what I'm going to do with that product is apply it all over my dark spots and my hyperpigmentation from my acne. Then I'm going to take a makeup wedge or makeup sponge and spritz it with my E.L.F. makeup mist and set, and then follow up with the Coty Airspun loose face powder and translucent extra coverage to set the corrector. I set my corrector just so that I have that extra hold on my corrector, because I noticed that in times past when I apply a corrector that if I did not set it, it would be moved under my foundation when I go to apply my foundation, and I don't like that. And then it tends to mix with the color of my foundation, which sometimes throws the shade off. And so I opted for setting my corrector and then applying my foundation over top of that. Coty Airspun is one of the best, for me, I can't speak for anybody else, it's one of the best loose face powders I have ever used. I've tried the Makeup Revolution banana powder. That does not work for me. Although it sets beautifully, it does not work. I have tons of flashback. It sets beautifully on anybody else. And when you bake with it, oh my God, it's just phenomenal, but not on my skin. So I opted to go with the Coty Airspun, which you can purchase at your local Walmart for about $5. Very cheap, very affordable, and it works wonders. So next I'm going to take my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in shade 10 Golden Tan and apply that on my face. I'm going to do a few pumps on my face. Now don't worry about the color, because it looks like the color does not match my skin tone, but because this foundation is one of many that oxidizes, it'll soon begin to, show its true color once it dries. Trust me, because when I first applied it, because normally I'll use Maybelline foundation, but when I first used this foundation, I was worried. I was like, okay, I mean, it looks really light on my skin, but I just went ahead and continued my routine as far as my makeup. And the further I got into it, I noticed that it began to oxidize and that it was, doing its thing. So I was like, okay, I'm good to go. So now what I'm doing is applying the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation in shade 9, which is tan, excuse me, as my concealer. I'm going to apply it under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my chin, and the center of my forehead. Excuse me. A tip for when you're blending out your concealer, what you want to do is you want to start on the outer edges of your concealer and then blend toward the inner part of your face. So you start on the edge, blend out, and then move forward. Move inward towards your nose and towards the center of your face. I just love watching a look come together. It's different when you watch other people's videos, but when you can go back and watch your own and see it coming all together, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It really, really is. Making sure that I blend that concealer out. Because if you don't, it will tell on you. It really will. Blend, girl. Blend. Blend for your life. So now what I'm going to do is begin filling in my brows. Now, normally I will do my brows before I do foundation. But because I just totally decided to just throw caution to the wind with that portion of my makeup routine, I did my foundation first and then I began on my brows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my E.L.F. brow pencil in shade brown black and fill in my brows. Now, I didn't really care too much for this pencil because of lack of product distribution, but I just went ahead and used it anyway. Now, maybe it's just because I don't really set my brows or use a regular brow pencil. I don't know. But this product did not work too well for me. But that's not to say that it won't work for you. I love a good dark brow. Not too dark, depends on the look. Not too dark, but I love a good filled in brow. And tip, if you mess up, it is all right. Because that is what they make concealer for. So say that you make the top part of your brow a little bit higher than your natural brow. It's okay. You take your concealer and you clean it up. Clean it up real good. So I'm using the tan Milani foundation to clean up my brows. And then I'm going to blend out that concealer / foundation with a clean makeup wedge. And those makeup wedges are my best friend because One, they're not like a beauty blender. I've tried beauty blender, and shout out to them because they are truly changing the game when it comes to makeup tools. But the beauty blender just soaked up so much product, and I mean, it was more product in the sponge than on my face. So I went and found the next best thing to me, which is the $2 pack of makeup wedges from your local Dollar General. So if you want to have a product that puts more product on your face than collects in the product tool, then right on over to your local Dollar General and pick up a pack of makeup wedges. They will be your best friend and they will be saving your life always. Public service announcement when it comes to brows. Brows will not ever be twins. They will be very, 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 very close sisters, but never twins. Even our own natural eyebrows are not twins. If you look closely, you will see that the brow that I am blending out is much thinner and has a sharper bottom than my other brow. Hi, Israel. I mean, my son was just not letting me be great. But it's okay. We made it through. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder and set up under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, top lip, and chin. This is to help with creasing, especially under the eyes. It's also to help with any oiliness that I may have, because I do tend to get oily in places like my T-zone, which is the bridge of the nose and the forehead, and also on my chin, which is normally where a lot of my acne shows up. So I'm just taking that setting powder and make sure I set those specific places so that no oiliness peeks through and there is absolutely no creasing. I truly enjoy this product. Excuse my little dance, guys. I don't know. I was just extremely happy today. So I'm going to take the Milani 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the shade Spiced Almond to contour my face. Oh, so sweet. Now, a tip for finding your natural cheekbone line is to suck in your cheeks and take your pointer finger and place it just at the top portion of the middle of your face on your cheeks. If you can't naturally see it when you suck in your cheeks, that'll be a good tip to use also. Shout out to Milani Cosmetics also, because when I first began to purchase the Milani Cosmetics products, I was like, okay. And then I was introduced to their lipsticks. Oh my God, their matte lipsticks are to die for. I truly love their lipsticks. But Milani's formula has changed over the past 2 or 3 years. And they are really dropping some nice products. Like the foundation is just, it's fire. It's fire. So I recommend going to your local Dollar General or your Walmart and pick up a bottle of their foundation, pick up some of their baked eyeshadows. I mean, your mind will be blown. So what I'm doing is contouring my face. I've contoured my cheeks. I've went down the side of my nose to just give my nose just a little bit more of a sharper appearance. And I've contoured my forehead where the light would naturally fall. I used to contour my jawline, but I'm just like, okay, I'll be, accepting. I'm just joking. I love my face structure, so I'll accept my face structure the way that it is. So what I'm doing now is just blending it out. Blend, blend, blend. Girl, you better blend. I'm blending out my contour. And in the event that when you contour, you apply a little bit too much product, you can always go back with a finishing powder, like maybe Max or Black Radiance, and just go over it lightly to lighten it up so it's not so harsh. Or you can just take your setting powder and go over it lightly and then dust away the setting powder. FYI, I have several of my family members, including my husband, my 3 of my boys, and possibly one of our best friends making cameo appearances in this tutorial. So shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Now I'm just brushing away my setting powder. Making sure to really give just a little bit of push behind that brush to make sure that I don't leave any excess setting powder behind. Now what I'm doing is taking that same setting powder and sharpening up my contour under my cheeks. FYI, don't do what I did in this video. Make sure you carry your setting powder to the same point on each side so that when you go to dust it away, it does not leave a white mark, because I didn't dust as normally as I would have or as I should have, and it left a little bit of residue behind. So if you see that white streak on the side of my face, pay it no mind. Hashtag transparent moment. You guys excuse me, that was my bedroom door. Dust, girl, dust. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's my oldest baby. I love him so much. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Cobbler from the crayon case. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm going to take the shade Berries from the Crayon Case Watch Me Blush palette and apply that on my face as blush. Shout out to Super and the whole Crayon Case team. Y'all are doing major things in the beauty community. So of course now I'm taking my favorite highlighter palette, It may be an eyeshadow palette, but I use it as highlighter. The Juvia's Place Warrior palette in the shade Amina on the bridge of my nose and the tip also. I went a little swipe happy with the highlighter. It's just so beautiful. It's like a golden bronze type of gold highlighter. And it looks great. It looks magnificent on any skin tone. And a trick I learned from professional makeup artist Wayne Goss. You can find him on YouTube at Wayne Goss. He said that anytime that you're applying highlighter to the bridge of your nose, to just put it in the divot right there in between your eyes, because you don't want to highlight the whole entire bridge of your nose. You want to give it an illusion that the light is hitting that specific place on your nose. So just a tip, and I love to share learn tips and tricks. Hey babe. Y'all, shout out to my husband, because I promise to you, he is my #1 supporter, and I love him so much. Thank you, babe. Shout out to you. So, I'm not sure what happened just now. I think my mic might have cut off on me, but it's all good. We're back and in full effect. So I'm just diffusing my highlighter because I want a little highlighter happy. So I'm taking a clean kabuki brush and a makeup sponge to just pull back a little bit as far as the beam on my highlight. Diffuse, Jazz. You better diffuse. So now I'm just brushing away that setting powder that I used to sharpen up my contour. And I'm also using a little bit of that setting powder on the brush to diffuse the rest of my highlight. We tend to make crazy faces when we're applying makeup. Well, I know I do anyway. Yes, 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 yes. Get it, shoulder shimmy. One more time for the one time. Hey. So what I'm doing now is taking my finger to diffuse the rest of the highlight on the tip of my nose. I like to go in and do this just so that if my brush missed anything on my nose as far as highlight diffusing, I have it all under control with the tip of my finger. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to go back in with my Milani 2-in-1 foundation in shade number 9 Tan. And I'm going to apply this all over my lid as my eyeshadow base. You want to make sure that you kind of do like a pat wipe motion. Not hard, but lightly when you're doing your eyelid base for your eyeshadow. Because you don't want to have swipes up under your eyeshadow, and then that makes your eyeshadow patchy. So you want to do kind of a pat swipe motion. Pat, but swipe the product from the brush to your eyelid. Then I'm going to take a makeup wedge with a little bit of translucent extra coverage powder from Coty Airspun, and lightly set my my eyelid. So now what I'm going to do is take the shade Cobbler and apply that all over my lid as the base color for my eyeshadow. And I'm using a round tapered blending brush. And if so far into this video you have missed anything or any tool or product that I have used, all products will be listed in the description box below and at the end of this video. So have no fear and do not worry. Make sure I get deep into the crease and just below my brow. Oh, I just love the color payoff I get from the Crayon case palettes. Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. So the next color that I'm going to use from the Crayon Case Watch Me Blush palette is the shade Hot Cocoa. And what I'm going to do is take that color and put it into my crease to act as a transition color. I opted to switch brushes because the other brush that I was using was not picking up enough product for me. So I switched to the blending brush from the It's My Ray Ray makeup brush collection. Shout out to Ray. Oh, girl, you're just doing big things. And your little girl. Oh my gosh, she is so adorable. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking the color and instead of swiping it into my crease, I take it and I pat it into my crease, forming almost like a semicircle type shape, but I'm just following the crease. And the same for the other eye. Fun fact, guys, this is my first ever voiceover makeup tutorial. So, I am totally blowing my own mind right now with, being able to stay on track and just remembering the steps that I took. But I will say this, anytime that you're doing something new, give it all you got. If you mess up, keep going. The purpose of a mistake is to learn from it. Oh, look at that color payoff. It is just, it looks like a plum kind of color, but I know that it's like this chocolatey cocoa brown. And it, oh my Lord, Supergirl, your formula is just, it's fire. Mm, mm, mm. So what I'm doing next is taking the shade Tangerine from the same exact crayon case palette and using that to blend out the edges of shade Hot Cocoa. And when I tell you that this look was not planned, it was, just me sitting down with all my makeup products and just going for it. I feel real Lion Kingish with these colors. Like it reminds me of like the Serengeti of Africa. I mean, the colors just blended so beautifully and they went together so well. It totally blew my mind. It just totally blew my mind. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It just, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I also went back and took the shade Berries that I used as my blush and I applied that to the outer part of my crease to give it a little bit of va-va-voom and more so that when I go to blend Tangerine and Hot Cocoa again, it would have that perfect light to dark transition. FYI, there's no music playing, so I have no earthly clue why I was shoulder dancing and shimmying and all that. I don't know. I don't know why I was doing that. Mm, mm, mm. You better blend, honey. If you don't have any of the crayon case products, what are you waiting for? It's affordable. I mean, oh, it's bomb, guys. So what I'm doing is just taking the shimmer shade from the crayon case Watch Me Blush palette, Sweet Tea, and I'm just applying that over my lid to give like a little shimmer to the top part and to the lid, because there was no way I could do this look without giving a little shimmer, giving a little giving a little yes ma'am. There's no way. You even got to give what does Tyra Banks call it? The smize. Yeah, the smize after doing a look like that. You got to smile. Oh, there it is. Yes. Oh my goodness, I cracked myself up. Next, I am taking the Broadway Colors 24-hour precision eyeliner pen and I'm going to line my lower lash line. Now, another transparent moment. I did fine with my right eye, but that left eye, it just waters so much, and thank God it didn't run down onto my eyeshadow. I struggle with lining my lower lash line on my left eye. In this tutorial I did, and any other time I do. So maybe I need to find another product. Maybe like a regular eyeliner pencil will help instead of an eyeliner pen. And I think that might be true due to the fact that when you put any kind of pressure on that eyeliner pen, it bleeds quickly. And so a lot of the product wasn't even on my lower lash line. It went directly into my eye. It looks good though. It looks real good. Looks real good. Mm-mm-mm. It looked amazing. Once I got it to cooperate, of course. Guys, so this has always been my favorite part of my makeup routine. I love great mascara. Let me tell you something. I love mascara. Mascara and lipstick, I can put that on without putting on anything else and be absolutely fine. So, I use my all-time favorite mascara from Savvy Minerals mascara. Let me tell you guys something. Before I purchased this mascara, my lashes were flat, they were short, they were coming out, and they were scarce in a whole bunch of areas on my eyelashes. After purchasing it, I used it for about a week just to see what kind of lift it would give me, if it made my natural lashes pop. Look here. After a week of using this product, I noticed my lashes had grown just a bit. Like, it was noticeable, and they weren't coming out, and the scarce areas, had begun to fill in. And oh my gosh, the lift this mascara gives my natural lashes, amazing. Period. Amazing. Amazing. I mean, I got the hook up. Just let me know. I got the hook up. I'm your mascara plug. Just kidding. But seriously, if you do want this mascara, inbox me or send me a message or comment down below in the comment section and let me know. And I'll be in contact with you to make sure you get this fantastic. Look. Mm-hmm. Yes. Fantastic product. Now I'm going to be applying the LA Colors DramatiLash lashes in the style Au Naturel. So I got these from my local Dollar General, and they cost about $2. Now, I'm a firm believer, if you're going to wear lashes, you should wear good lashes. But not everybody can afford, 3D mink lashes. What do you call them? The Vegas nail lashes. A lot of these lashes out here are pretty expensive. But, when you can't afford something, you get what you can't afford and you make it work for you. And that's what I've done with these lashes. I have fallen in love with LA Colors DramatiLash Lash Line. I'm telling you, it is, I mean, it's a affordable product for one. Two, um, they don't come in like one style. They come in like 4 or 5 styles. Three, when you apply them to your own lash line, excuse me, it blends so seamlessly, and they're flexible so that you can manipulate them to, curve with the natural curve of your eyelid. It's just, it's, they're amazing products, okay? Go to Dollar General, get you a pair of LA Colors DramatiLash lashes. My favorite style is Angelic. They look great. They look great. You can, and even the natural lashes, the ones that I'm applying, you don't even have to have a full beat face. You can have lipstick, mascara, and I don't know, maybe like just filling your brows a little bit, and you can go just like that with your natural face. And because those lashes look like truly natural eyelashes, no one will ever know that they aren't yours. They just blend in so well. Now, guys, don't judge me. I'm using a brand new clean fingernail file to push down on the base portion of my lashes, because anytime I use the lash tool that comes with a pair of lashes, they always pinch my eyes. They pinch my eyelids and it hurts. So I have opted out of using the lash tool, and I just use something that I myself can control. So now I'm going to take my mascara and just blend my lashes with the false lashes. And in the event that after you apply your lashes, they begin to lift, the best thing to do is to take them off, apply more glue, but make sure you apply more glue on the ends and the middle portion than you do anywhere else to keep them from lifting up. And you want to wait and let the glue on your lashes get just a bit tacky. I would say about 30 seconds. Either you can blow on them for about 30 seconds or just wave them back and forth for about 30 seconds to make sure that they are truly tacky when you apply them. Just look at that. Can you see the lift and the volume that I am getting from this mascara? Oh, breathtaking, breathtaking. Fun fact, that right eyelash was lifted at the inner corner, and I just left it just like it was and kept going. Hashtag transparent moment number 3. Mm, 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 mm. That mascara. I'm telling you guys, don't miss out. That mascara is the truth. The surefire truth. Yes, ma'am. See the difference? The left is my lashes. The right are the falsies on top of my lashes. So now I am taking the same eyeliner pen from Broadway Colors, and I'm just going back and concealing my lash band using a black eyeliner pen. I learned this trick from It's My Ray Ray. You can find her on YouTube at It's My Ray Ray, Instagram at It's My Ray Ray, and I believe Twitter also at It's My Ray Ray, ITSMYRAYE. When I first began to learn how to apply lashes, I would never conceal the band. And I was like, oh, this looks so crazy. I hope nobody notices that I have on false lashes. And then she posted a how to apply lashes tutorial on her YouTube channel. And I was like, oh my Lord, God, you have answered my prayers, because I was truly concerned. You know, especially with the fact that I'm always face to face with people. I didn't want anybody to be like carrying a conversation with me and then they're looking at my eyes like, does she know I could see her lash band? Not that anybody was looking, but, you know, just me overthinking things. But I'm telling you, that tutorial was a lifesaver, because I was like, Lord, you showed up, and you showed up on time. Yes, ma'am. So now what I'm doing is going back into the Juvia's Place, my God, Warrior palette, and applying the shade Bakwa on my brow bone, the center of my forehead, and the bottom portion of my Cupid's bow. If you do not have the Warrior palette from Juvia's Place, what are you doing with your life? I'm just kidding. But seriously, guys, seriously, you need to get the Juvia's Place palette. Any of Juvia's Place palettes. They also have highlighters and liquid lipsticks. And if you don't have any of those, and you don't have the crayon case, you might want to reconsider. They are all affordable. I paid $12 for the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. I also have their Afrique palette, which I also paid $12 for. And Juvia's Place and Crayon Case are one of the many Black-owned businesses, as far as cosmetics go, that are always having a sale. Anytime you log on to juviasplace.com, they're having a sale. Normally their palettes are like $20. A lot of times they mark it down to $12. Same thing with Crayon Case. Depending on which palette you're getting, they don't go over $20 unless you're getting an entire kit. Oh, my babies. But seriously, guys, you got to check them out. Juvia's Place and the Crayon Case. Also, check out Milani Cosmetics at your local Dollar General and Walmart. I know y'all like, goodness gracious, she just name dropping, brand dropping all over this video. I got to shout them out because these are my favorite products. As some other YouTubers call them, they're my holy grail products. So I've been rocking with them for quite some time. Do y'all see the highlights? Do y'all see that? Oh my goodness, it's just, it's amazing. So anytime that I get ready to apply lipstick, before I apply the lipstick, I always put it side by side with my eyeshadow to make sure that it matches. And I'm telling you, Milani Cosmetics, Their formula for their matte lipsticks, bomb. Bomb. This is my favorite shade of lipstick. It doesn't matter what brand I purchase it from. Any type of like berry red or deep cherry red or whatever you want to call it, it's going into my collection. I live for a good berry red. And then the ombre. I came across ombre colors, and y'all are gonna soon come to, learn that Ray, she is my favorite YouTuber of all time. Her and Monica Style Muse, check her out. Oh my gosh, she's talking about laughter upon laughter during makeup tutorials. It's just out of this world. Monica Style Muse, that's MonicaStylemuse, Monica Style Muse. But Ray taught me, and I learned from Ray about pairing two different lip colors to get this gradient effect, whether you do it from the outer to the inner portion of your lips or from the inner portion to the outer portion of your lips. Oh, can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing when I got an ombre lip on. It completes the look and it brings it together and it gives like this. Ooh, it does. Yes, ma'am. You better zhuzh your hair, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Zhuzh, honey. And last but not least, I'm going to set and complete this look with the E.L.F. Makeup Mist and Set Spray. And at first, I covered my eyeshadow to make sure that it did not cause my eyeliner or anything to run. And because I could not find my makeup fan, I opted for an envelope. Please don't judge me. There was some wind behind that envelope. It really was. And that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I pray that you are blessed and that God continues to bless your life abundantly. With that being said, remember, let us pray then slay. We're back.